BB851, turn right, heading 180. 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established 27.
The 737 MAX was last week approved to fly with passengers by the FAA within the United States, and now there's been a few developments from other regulators when it comes to approving the jet. Today's focus surrounds the European Union Aviation Safety Agency, or more commonly referred to as the EASA, and also the UAE Aviation Authority, who have both provided updates on the approval of the aircraft. Beginning today's video though with the EASA update. The agency has been working closely with Boeing over the 737 MAX for some time now, noting only weeks ago that they were happy with the changes that Boeing had made. The independent review was conducted so the EASA could determine themselves whether the changes were adequate enough moving forward. This comes following the oversights by the FAA and also Boeing that first allowed the MCAS sensor problems to slip through their hand and result in the two incidents taking place in October of 2018 and March of 2019. The EASA Executive Director said it is likely that in our case we will adopt the decisions allowing it to return to service sometime in January. This confirms to us and the general public that the EASA should be approving the 737 MAX's re-entry into service in January, which would come really only a matter of weeks at the most following the re-entry within the United States. American Airlines will be the carrier that will be welcoming the 737 MAX first. Meanwhile, the UAE Civil Aviation Regulator said the return of the 737 MAX in their own skies does not at this point have a scheduled return date, and rather they'll look towards the likes of the United States when it comes to returning the jet to service, according to WAM, a news agency. Again, this ties in with what I said in the video where I first discussed the 737 MAX aircraft being approved by the FAA, and that was that regulators and aviation authorities around the world would use the American ungrounding as a case study to determine passenger reactions and just how airlines fare. They plan on reintroducing the 737 MAX in a timely manner, following guidance from Boeing and more on just what is required for their individual review and study. The decision from the EASA is a big one given the fact it represents a number of countries, and within those countries airlines that do indeed have the Boeing 737 MAX either in their flying fleet, or should I say grounded fleet, or actually on order, and are expecting them to be delivered in the coming years. Aircraft that will be crucial to the long-term success plan for some airlines. What are your thoughts on the EASA announcing that they plan on approving the 737 MAX by January, and then also updates surrounding the UAE's return to service with the 737 MAX? Let me know down below in the comments, and as always, like I always say, thank you so much for the continued support. I look forward to you joining me in the next video, and please do stay safe and take care.